What the crap? I think we are in her dreams here, or her nightmares, I guess.
A scholar in her own right.
I know. I'd rather she wasn't.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Pillars of the Earth. My name is of course Constantine, and today we're gonna be playing book 3, the final book of our adventure here, and see how the story will conclude in the end. Hopefully we can get back to William and get him for all he's done to us, and I'm really hoping that we can in the end finalize the cathedral here. I really want to see how it's gonna look in the end. Anyway, let's just jump straight into it and see what this is gonna be.
The White Ship. She was one of the fastest vessels that was ever built. The man who should be king of the English now, the son of King Henry, was on board when she sailed off. And with the prince there were 140 knights and many nobles, all on their way from Normandy to England. They say the ship hit the rocks, and then a fire broke out. Even before the White Ship had departed, the prince and his men had begun to drink and get violent. Monks that were meant to bless the voyage were then forced to disembark. Some say the ship had been cursed. The king's son and many of his family were pulled down into the Black Sea that night.
$11:42. Oh crap, seriously? And we were on the ship while
You're forgetting one important detail. Not only these monks, but also Stephen of Blois, the king's nephew, left the ship before it embarked. They say he got ill.
That old rumor.
The same Stephen who calls himself the king of the English now.
What? That cannot be a coincidence.
Yes, it can be. Of course he's king now. He survived. He is the king's nephew.
What do you think, my lord?
I think Stephen is a clever man. Clever enough to have his whole family perish. But why he would want to rule that god-forsaken rock, I will never understand.
What makes you say that? I love my country.
Then why are you leaving?
Well, because I want to see something new.
I'll tell you what you're going to see. A proper country, where people know how to behave.
What about you? Why are you leaving?
I had no reason to stay. I'm looking for someone. Hey, let's go for this.
I'm looking for someone.
For who?
I don't know.
I guess I should stay out of other people's business. Forgive me.
You English do talk a lot, don't you?
I just don't know how to feel about leaving my country for the first time. I mean, how should anyone feel?
Hopeful, excited, desperate. We'll see what happens. Hopeful, I guess, right?
Hopeful?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just running away.
Maybe he is. Maybe he is.
You should all get some rest. It will not be long now till we reach Cherbourg.
Thank the Lord. I can't wait to be back.
Cherbourg, what is this? We're going to France? Book 3, The Eye of the Storm. Chapter 15. The Journey. Cherbourg, Normandy.
In the late summer of 1142, I had left my home country, England, for good. My old life lay in shambles, as did my former home of Kingsbridge. Having failed both my friends and family, I had set out to find my baby's father, the man I still loved with all my heart, Jack Jackson. And so early one morning in July, I finally arrived on the shores of Normandy. With nothing on me but a pouch of coin and a young, curious face yet unnamed, who was just as unfamiliar to this new world as was I.
Holy crap, this looks so good. Oh my god. This brings back some really interesting memories of from Monkey Island. Oh my god, I really have to play that game. If you guys want to see me play that game, let me know down in the comments. I do need to get some time to replay it though, because that was a unique adventure that got stuck with me ever since I played it when I was a child. Anyway, let's see. The sinking of the White Ship, 1120. The White Ship was one of the fastest ships of its time. It was steered by the son of the captain of the Mora, the ship that brought William the Conqueror from Normandy to England when he invaded England in 1066. Like his father before him, the captain of the White Ship gladly offered his vessel to many members of the royal household of King Henry for passage on their travel from Normandy to England to visit the king. But like all of the poor souls who went aboard the ship, the captain did not survive the voyage. In the dark of night, the ship hit rocks and a fire broke out. The ship was dragged down into the dark abyss of the sea, and with it, many of the king's heirs. Stephen of Blois was meant to be on board as well, but it is said a sudden sickness caused him to leave the ship before it set sail. The November night, as the White Ship sank, Stephen became the last remaining male heir to the English throne, and thus, some claim he was responsible for the sinking. Interesting. Not sure if that's the case, but let's carry on here. So we got a ship, we got these two, the Mason. Should we chat with him?
You're still here.
Oh, it's you. I'm just trying to get my feet used to good solid ground again. The last bit of our voyage wasn't exactly my pint of ale.
I'm looking for someone. You're a Mason, right? Yeah, let's go with this.
That hammer you're carrying, do you happen to be a Mason?
Actually, I am. You have a keen eye, mistress.
I guess I just know a Mason when I see one.
To be honest, I haven't been one long. Just finished my apprenticeship in Salisbury. Before that, I used to shear sheep with my parents, but I guess that wasn't really for me. Father still hates me for leaving, though.
I left my old life as well. Where will the Mason go to find work? I'm looking for someone. Yeah, let's go with this. He's not going to be able to find the one I'm looking for because he just arrived here as well.
That's for me to find out. All I heard was that the wages are better over here.
So you'll just travel from town to town and look for employment?
Right. And I'll start in Lassay. A fellow Mason told me about the abbey there. He said these Normans build their churches quite differently than we do back home. I need to see that with my own eyes. Maybe learn a thing or two.
Maybe Jack went to see the abbey in Lessing. Yeah, maybe. Do many Masons go to Lessing?
Do many Masons go to Lassay?
I don't
Lassay,
know.
actually?
It's really just a tiny town. The Mason who told me just happened to do some repairs there once. It's likely he told others as well.
Let's go with this.
I left my old life as well.
Scary, isn't it? To start off fresh and all that.
Well, you definitely sound more excited than scared.
Oh, I am excited. Yeah. Wouldn't anyone be?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, let's go with this, whatever.
I'm looking for someone. A red-haired Mason called Jack Jackson. He came to France about a year ago or so.
A fellow Mason, great. Unfortunately, I wouldn't know a thing. After all, I just arrived here with you.
Yeah, I thought so.
I know,
he's right.
But should you meet someone like that on your journey, tell him Aliena of Shiring is looking for him.
All right. Jack Jackson. I'll keep an eye out for you.
Thank you.
Not bad. Maybe he will get word out.
Have a safe journey.
Oh, thank you. You too.
Alright, we are done here. Let's carry on. Oh, look at this. We are strolling straight into a market, apparently. Not Jack. This guy's red-headed, but it's not Jack.
Good day. I am looking for someone. A traveler who came through here last summer. Oh, hush now. I need to talk to this man.
Looks young.
He was born at the beginning of summer.
What's his name?
I haven't given him one yet.
You should. He needs to know who he is. Makes growing up a lot easier.
Yeah, that's true.
You said you're looking for someone.
I'm looking for the boy's father. He looks a bit like you, actually.
The man I'm looking for looks a bit like you, actually. A bit more boyish, though.
So he has red hair, but no beard. Well, I don't know every redhead around these parts. There are quite a few of us.
Huh.
Most of my family here in Cherbourg is ginger.
Oh, his name is Jack Jackson, and he is a mason.
No, sorry, I haven't seen him. And I come here every day. And maybe May saw him. She helps the sailors get their cargo to the nearby towns. Carries travelers, too.
I'll ask her. Well, thank you.
Okay, got some more good information here. Maybe this a May woman may be able to help up with information. I don't know. Oh, I think she's the one. Yeah, the coach woman. Let's ask her and let's see.
Hey, you. That's quite a bundle you got there. Where are you headed?
Oh, actually, yeah, I think we may need to get on her carriage here. Maybe she's gonna take us to Lesay.
Do you know the road to Lesay?
Been there, seen it.
Uh-huh.
But I hope you're not planning to go there on foot. Tell you what, you give me some coins and I'll treat you to me wagon. You can even change your destination once we're on the road. What'd you say?
I'm ready to leave. Have you seen the red-headed mason? I don't think
Have you seen a
she
red-haired
knows.
mason? He must have landed here sometime late last summer.
Another ginger in Normandy? I wouldn't have noticed, even if he was carrying a hammer instead of a fishing rod. Maybe you should ask someone in Barfleur. That's where all the travellers come through, the pilgrims and kings. Their lot rarely lands in Cherbourg, with the fortress passing back and forth between Stephen of Blois and Geoffrey of Anjou. Why you even came to Cherbourg in the first place baffles me.
It was the earliest ship I could get.
You must be in some hurry, madam.
Let's just say I needed to get away before I changed my mind.
Fine with me. Who am I to judge?
So, this is another location. We need to ask about Jack, I guess. Huh. Oh yeah, let's ask about other routes.
What other routes are there?
Maybe we're gonna get a new
Oh, I don't know,
location
really.
on the map.
You need to ask the locals about that.
Uh-huh.
But Barfleur sounds like a good place to start. Shake my hand and I'll take you there.
Okay,
All
let's
right.
go, I guess.
Take me out of town.
All right. Where do you need to be?
Oh, so I think now we need to decide. Yeah, we need to decide where we want to go, apparently. So this is Bartholomew, and this is Lesay. Oh my god, look at this. There's a cathedral here. It looks so good on the picture. Holy crap, there's so many cities. I doubt we're gonna find him that easy. We're gonna probably have to go down below somewhere around these areas and look for Jack. Maybe to Paris even. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Let's start with Bartholomew,
We
I
went
guess.
to Barfleur, a scenic port town built on granite. It was the biggest harbour in Normandy and the main entry point for the Normans to their new possession of the Isle of England. I talked to some of the sailors and fishermen, but no one had remembered seeing Jack. How could they? Almost a year had passed since he, a simple mason, had journeyed through the busy town, a town with no memory other than that of the last king who passed through on yet another one of his violent conquests. Maybe I was approaching this the wrong way. What had drawn him to France in the first place? The distance to Kingsbridge? or something specific? What was my lead?
Oh, you know what? I think we may need to look for his father, because I believe that's why Jack left for France. He went here to find his real father. Because apparently his mother said that his father was French. I don't know. Oh yeah, so crap. That's not where we need to be. Okay, so maybe we need to go to Harlow. But before we do this, let's go to Lesay, since this is so close.
Lesay was tiny, but as it turned out, worth the trip. In the small abbey church of the Trinity, I met a monk who claimed to have talked to a man fitting Jack's description. He'd been fascinated by the abbey's rib vaulting and had asked the monks countless questions about the place's construction. The monk apologized that he couldn't tell me where Jack had traveled next, but I didn't mind. I lay down to sleep on the floor of the abbey guest house, and for the first time in almost a year, I felt relief. As I drifted into sleep, I hugged our baby tight and whispered into his tiny pink ear, "We're going to find your daddy."
I hope so. Oh, so we cannot go to Harlow anymore. But apparently we know to go to these locations. Oh, look at this. This is Le Mont Saint-Michel. Oh my god. This is on my real Instagram to see list, actually. I've seen some amazing pictures about this castle here. And I really want to go one day here. Hopefully, who knows? Alright, let's carry on.
My father had once told
Wow,
me
look
tales
at this.
of the
This is
Mont
absolutely
Saint-Michel.
amazing.
Long ago, the Archangel Michael had urged Hubert of Avranches to build an abbey on a lonely rock on the ocean by burning a hole into his head. They say one can go and see his penetrated skull on display in the church of his hometown. It was a windy day when I arrived, and the place was crowded with pilgrims and jongleurs. I remembered Jack's fascination with these tellers of stories. I spoke to one who was just taking a break. As it happened, he had indeed met Jack, although not in Mont Saint-Michel, but on a road heading east from there. Apparently,
All
Jack
right.
had been hopelessly tracking jongleurs who might have known his father, Jack Cherbourg. But as he'd been gradually running out of money, he'd intended to look for work in Le Mans or Tours. That was about 6 months ago. I was catching up.
Interesting. We are slowly getting closer to him, I think. Okay, maybe go to Le Mans and maybe to Tours after that. Let's go here. Let's see if we can find out some information
Going to Le
about
Mans
Jack.
reminded me of all the trouble I'd left behind in England. 30 years ago, Le Mans had been conquered by the Plantagenet Geoffrey of Anjou, Maud's husband. And although they'd held it ever since, other noble families kept on pulling at the city, like Maud and Stephen tearing at England. There was no sign of Jack, but I got news of a new kind of cathedral being built in Saint-Denis, just north of Paris. It was possible that Jack had gone there to learn from the craftsmen. That was, if he hadn't travelled further south, looking for work in one of the many churches in Tours, the hometown of Saint-Martin.
Oh, so this is a Saint-Denis right here. Huh. Well, it appears we're getting closer to Paris. But before we carry on to Saint-Denis, let's go to Tours and see what we can find out here. Oh, never mind. After 2 months on the road. Tours, Central France. We may actually be able to find him here. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, this looks so beautiful. You and me both know being a mother is not easy. Wow. Like the ones Tom used to make back in Kingsbridge. So maybe Jack is here. Let's chat with this dude.
Good day. Are you the master builder?
What is it?
I'm looking for a mason who may have passed through here. An Englishman with carroty hair. He calls himself Jack Jackson.
A redhead?
Yes. Did you see him? He might have asked for work here.
No, I'm not looking for new masons. We're just doing repairs.
Huh.
Ah, but was he here?
No, never seen him. Now, stand back, woman. Something could
seriously?
fall on your baby's head.
He seems like he's hiding something. I was told he came here. Are there other construction sites around Tours? May I talk to your workers? Well, let's go with this. Yeah, why not?
Are there other construction sites around Tours?
Well, yes, it's a big town.
And where would an outsider most likely find a job?
Dunno. Ask around.
Alright, may I talk to your workers? You hesitated when I mentioned a redhead. Yeah, let's go with this. I have a feeling he is lying, or
You
something's not right
hesitated
here.
when I mentioned a redhead. Are you sure you haven't seen him?
Yes, I am sure.
I don't believe him, yeah. Can we chat with his
May
workers?
I talk
Let's
to
see.
your workers?
No, they're busy.
Yeah.
And I can assure you they have nothing to say on that matter.
Perhaps I'll talk to them once they've finished for the day.
It would be a waste of time.
Seriously now? Why the crap are you acting like that, dude?
All right, he was
Ah, there we
here.
go. What an asshole.
Working for me. But I had to throw him out after 2 or 3 days.
Why?
Jackass.
Because he was all want. Let me redesign the roof. Let me make the nave lighter. All pretty ideas, but he never shut up long enough to do the work he was supposed to do. Shit, that man was almost as needy as my son when he was still a brat.
He does know a lot about his craft.
Well, I know masons like him. They grow up gifted, but without a mote of discipline in their guts. Can't work with someone like that.
Do you know where he went next?
No idea. Maybe to Limoges or Angoulême. Maybe even to La Rochelle. Seemed to have plans for every cathedral on God's green earth, but none for himself.
I understand. I'll leave you to it then.
Bon voyage.
Oh man, we were so close. Unfortunately, we gotta keep going, I guess. Alright. Where to next? Oh. Okay, never mind. So apparently it's taking us to the west side. And here I was thinking we're gonna make it to Paris. But anyways, so he could be on one of these 3 locations. An important and free port town, another site with another cathedral, and a flourishing artistic center. Let's go here first. I have a feeling he might be here, maybe because the jungler, the father, might be around here, or maybe at the castle. Or is this a cathedral, actually? Anyway, let's just go to Limoges
We had
first.
just left Tours when I suddenly felt dizzy.
Oh,
I
crap.
stopped and made rest, trying to catch my breath, then lost my breakfast in a ditch at the side of the road.
Oh my god, that's not good.
To my horror, our baby too had grown pale, his breath shallow like that of an old man. I tried not to panic, but the next inn was a long distance away and we couldn't stay on the road where it was wet and cold.
What are you gonna do then? Oh, hold up. We're gonna go back to... Head back and rest. Make it to Poitiers. Yeah, let's now head back. Let's make it
I
to
managed to walk until the sun had
Yeah.
fully risen before I keeled over.
Oh crap, we
A
didn't
knife
make it.
merchant who'd been travelling behind me flagged down a coach heading back to Tours and haggled with the coachman to carry me back to an inn.
Ah, okay. We're getting saved. That. Oh crap, never mind. We're going back to Tours.
Back in Tours,
Crap.
the fever got worse. I remember
We should have
people
went back.
carrying me into a room, laying me on a bed. I tried to feed my baby, but after that everything turned into a blur. When I awoke, Jack was standing next to my bed.
No. She's just dreaming.
He scolded me for following him. "You know you could go anywhere you want," he whispered. "Why be stupid and follow me?" I tried to answer, but he just opened the window and jumped out, heading toward ancient Greece, or maybe all the way to Arabia. And in my feverish mind, I followed him.
Oh, so did we leave or what the crap? I think we are in her dreams here, or her nightmares, I guess. Let's go to Greece. Oh my god, this is so cool.
The further I went, the angrier I got. For years, I'd been fighting for my family. I'd committed myself to an oath to my father. I'd built up a business to sustain it, and even married a man I despised so I could create a future for the people around me. I'd known nothing but my duty to the men in my life, while the man I was trying to find lived a life of casual irresponsibility. He traveled the world on a whim to learn about mathematics and philosophy, while I had to raise the child he'd fathered. When could I ever do anything just for myself? I asked the world as I went on.
Alright, interesting. Let's go to... Oh, never mind, we cannot go to Arabia anymore. We need to go back to Kingsbridge? What? Holy crap, alright, let's go then.
I'd travelled in a circle all the way to the edge of the world and back, only to return to the place of our failure. With my eyes closed, I listened to the sound of ripping yarn and crumbling walls, and of coaches carrying good people away into a cloud of crimson dust.
Are we going to continue our journey
When the
here?
last moat had settled, I opened my eyes again and found myself in a dirty little room. An old maid was sitting next to my bed and smiled at me, then handed me my baby. Oh, dear God, he still looked so pale.
Feed him, keep him warm. Let's try to feed him, yeah.
I tried to feed him, but he
Oh,
refused.
crap. Of course he did.
Oh, please, God, let him live. Don't punish him for my own sins. I gently caressed his head until finally he put his mouth to my breast and drank more and more, becoming greedier with every swallow.
Okay, so he was hungry, of course.
We had both been spared. We rested one more day. Then I gathered my things and headed back to the cathedral to thank the Lord for his mercy.
Oh, thank God we're good. Let's see, maybe we're gonna be able to talk to some workers here and find out more about Jack. Huh. Construction site. Yeah, let's go inside maybe, or I need to thank the Lord for sparing our baby's life.
This isn't a good place for praying.
I know, but how the heck am I gonna get inside? Because it doesn't seem like you want to go in. Oh, never mind. We gotta do it here.
I thank you, dear Lord.
All right, steady
I thank
now.
you for having spared my child. I thank you for...
Don't let go until it's done.
Oh crap.
But why are you showing mercy on me? I failed everyone.
Hopefully that's not gonna fall.
I failed Jack. I failed my brother. And if I never return, I would also break the oath I had given Father. It's just that I feel like I've never had a life of my own. I've always fought for others. And this may be the very first time that I fight for something that I only want for myself. Maybe I should just go back and help rebuild Kingsbridge. Maybe Jack doesn't even care for me anymore. Amen.
Oh, look at this.
Huh.
As that thing went up, they discovered this, and I think this is the corbel that Jack was working at when he was back at Kingsbridge. Let's check it out.
I've seen one of those before.
It's amazing, isn't it? The man who did that really had it in him.
Oh, wait a minute. He may be able to tell us more about Jack. Let's see. Had what in him? Yes, I know him once. Yeah, let's go with this.
I had what in him?
The spirit of a true Mason. It's a shame that the master let him go. In just 1 month, he did so many things.
I thought he left after 3 days.
The master builder said he'd fired him after just 3 days.
That master builder, man, he lied
Did
to
he?
us again. What
Well,
an
maybe that's
idiot.
how he remembers it. The two didn't really see eye to eye, you know? To tell you the truth, everyone thinks that he feared for his own job having someone like that around. The last thing Jack did was carve that corbel. It was the one thing the master let him do. Then when he was done, he was asked to leave.
Wow. It bears so much pain. Your master said he had no discipline.
Your master said he had no discipline.
Let me tell you something. Jacques worked very hard on it. He was impatient and had a temper, but you could see that he tried to overcome it. Conquering that rock was very important to him.
Oh, I understand that so well. Do you happen to know where he went next?
He wanted to walk the pilgrim trail to Santiago de Compostela.
What? No
Camino?
way!
The Way of St. James?
He said he might find someone there who knew his father.
Just one more thing. How was he when he left?
Never thought about that. Relieved, I guess. He seemed ready for something new.
Thank you so much for your help.
Think nothing of it. And good luck on your travels. May you find what you are looking for.
Interesting, so he went to Spain, apparently? Huh. Far away.
Isn't it odd? Just when you stop looking, you come across the most curious of things. Like these 3 devices that one of my merchants brought back from Baghdad.
Oh no. Is it another one of your Banu Musa toys, Rashid?
They're not toys, Adriel. They're objects of scholarly ingenuity and reflection.
I will let my valued friend from the north do the honors.
Whoa, there's Jack. I wonder where we are here, though.
Jack, if you may.
Huh. Interesting. Alright. The thing is, it doesn't look like we are in Spain here. This looks more like
For one,
somewhere in...
Let me draw your attention to the magnificent songbird on the table.
in
And then
Egypt, maybe. I don't know.
to that wondrous donkey next to the entrance.
Oh, actually, never mind. Hold up. It says current location tour, Central France.
Although, the most astounding thing of all stands right between them.
Okay, let's check out the statue.
On second thought, why don't you save the lady for last?
Oh,
Otherwise, the other 2 devices might appear bland and boring in comparison.
I agree.
alright.
That's
Then let's
statuette.
go with this one.
Haha, precisely.
It's
But
empty.
One thing at a
Huh.
time.
We may need to fill it up with
Let
something,
us
maybe.
let Jack decide
Let's,
what to demonstrate
see.
first.
Oh, bowl of water. Yeah, let's use this with the bowl of water. Alright. It's filled with water. Now... Hold up, where are you going? Use this with the mounts again.
And now?
And
Now,
now...
Jack will heat the water in the tank.
Oh yeah, we need to take the candle from here. Alright. What do we need to do with it though? Not sure. Maybe put it down below the container here. Let's see. Huh.
It's so beautiful it will make you cry. Just listen.
Oh, I get it. Interesting. The Banu Musa. Let's inspect this. Let's see what's the story with these 3 guys. The Banu Musa brothers were 3 scholars of Persian descent who lived in Baghdad in the 9th century. They are known for the Book of Ingenious Devices, a large illustrated collection of mechanical appliances and automata. Those automata were largely designed for entertainment but feature innovative engineering. The brothers also wrote books on astronomy, astrology, and geometry, the last of which had a great influence on both Islamic and European mathematicians. Huh. Interesting, okay.
Well, how marvelous!
How does it work?
Maybe it's a miracle.
Right.
Go on, Jack. Tell them.
Okay, well, it's possessed by an evil spirit. No, let's explain it.
There's a hidden wheel inside the box. It turns an axle that in return raises and drops a sequence of small cylinders inside. These cylinders work like fingers playing a flute.
But who is blowing into the flute?
Steam.
Steam?
Yes. When I opened the pipe, it gradually pushed itself into the tube.
The power of steam. For once, I must agree. This is brilliant.
Of course! It was created by a Muslim after all.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What else have you got, Rashid?
Anyone care for some tea?
Huh.
Thank you, my daughter. We will have some as soon as Jack has finished our presentation.
Mind if I watch?
Of course not.
Interesting.
So, who is this man, Rashid?
I have a feeling the daughter is into Jack.
He's a friend of the house.
Alright, so we need to show other machines, but
brilliant man.
Which
a
ones?
Scholar and a talented artist.
So we got a donkey here. Small table.
Just the other day, he explained Euclid to me.
I don't really know what other things to do.
What is that?
Actually,
It's too heavy.
okay, never mind.
A
Maybe we need to have a chat with Aisha.
called the elements
Don't
of
let me distract you,
geometry.
Jack.
Oh. Crap, never mind.
The Egyptians translated it into Arabic,
so
and
what do
now
we
the
need
Englishmen
to-
are turning it into Latin.
I don't know. What do we
How
need to do
very
though?
Peculiar.
Oh, maybe we need to continue with the container here? Okay, it's empty. Donkey device. Maybe that's the device we need to work with. Let's see. One of Rashid's new toys. It's from a country far east of here. It runs with water alone. Oh! Wait a minute. Maybe we need to take some water and put it on the donkey, yeah.
I could watch this man scoop up water all day.
Alright, we got water. And let's put it in the donkey. Let's see. So what is this gonna do?
Now, watch the head. Just any moment now. There. Did you see?
It threw up.
What did it drop?
This is disgusting.
Oh, far from it. Would you kindly explain how it works, Jack?
Okay, explain it.
You see that bowl floating on top of the water? At the bottom of that bowl is a small hole. Through it, the bowl is slowly filled with liquid. Once it's full, it sinks, pulling a string which makes the ball drop onto a weight. This, in return, pulls the bowl up again, emptying it in the process.
Thus resetting the entire mechanism.
If you timed it perfectly, you could make it drop a ball at every hour.
Turning it into a clock.
How clever.
For me, it's still nothing more than a puking donkey.
Show us more, Rashid.
One could join those two and build a singing donkey clock. One song after every hour.
That's pretty clever.
That would be pretty clever.
I know, right? You could be the one to build it.
Oh, that would be unfair. It's your invention.
I would let you have it. Or we design it together.
You still haven't shown us that statuette yet.
Of course. Jack, if you may.
All right, let's see what this is gonna do then.
Oh, you will love this. Just watch.
Huh. I need to put it somewhere cold. Somewhere cold? This table? Oh, it's cold because it's not in the sun, I get it.
And now?
Just be patient, but don't look away. It takes some time for her to...
To do what?
Is it crying? Isn't that amazing?
No, it's irritating. Rashid, what is going on?
It's a mystery. We don't know. Yeah, let's go with this, whatever.
It's a mystery.
Rashid, please.
We all know that there is no such thing as a man-made miracle.
And this piece of wood is very clearly made by man.
I very much agree, my friends. But so far, none of us has an explanation.
All we know for certain is that her glassy eyes shed tears when you move her from warmth into cold.
Like a plant at sunrise? Like dew? The only difference is the surface, that's all.
She's right. Ask her to go on, yeah.
I think you may be onto something.
Am I? Of course, I had no intention of disturbing your conversation. But if you can find out why there's dew gathering on a plant, you may understand why that woman is so weepy.
I have a feeling there's something going on
So
between
who wants a
Aisha
cup of
and
tea?
Jack, that's for sure.
I'll have some.
Yeah,
Your
look at them.
daughter is quite something, Rashid. A scholar in her own right.
I know. I'd rather she wasn't. It would make marrying her off so much easier.
Oh, I'm certain that won't stay a problem for long.
Maybe the dew originates from invisible water in the air. Water that stays hidden when it's hot.
On the Camino de Compostela. 3 months later.
The pilgrim trails across France converged at Osterbat in the foothills of the Pyrenees. There, the group of 20 or so pilgrims who had been travelling alongside me since I'd left Tours swelled to about 70. Some were prosperous citizens, some probably on the run from justice, a few drunks, and several monks and clergymen. Several languages were spoken, including Flemish, a German tongue, and a southern French language called Oc. Nevertheless, there was no lack of communication among them, and as we crossed the Pyrenees, they sang, played games, told stories, and in several cases had love affairs. While my baby and I kept mostly to ourselves.
Ganz schön frech, die mit ihrem Kind.
These seem to be German, the pilgrims.
Hush now.
Oh my god. We need to find Jack already. Go for a walk. Apologize to the pilgrims. Hum a song. Rock the baby.
Richtig dreist.
Let's start rocking the baby maybe. After this, maybe we're gonna start singing a song.
Kann
It's
der
not
Mann
gonna
nicht
work.
einfach mal seine Ruhe haben?
Yeah, let's
Der
start
Weg aus
humming a
Starnberg war doch
song.
anstrengend genug.
Oh crap, that didn't
Kind
work.
hat ja auch gar nichts verloren. Stimmt doch, oder?
Let's go for a walk, actually.
Jetzt ist's aber gut.
Yeah. That's the best choice we have here. He's been restless. He has, but I don't know what to do here. Maybe he needs to be fed, I'm not sure. Let's look at the bridge. Oh, okay, so tomorrow because it's getting dark time. Yeah, that's correct. Blind woman?
Dear Lord,
What the
what
crap?
are you doing? You should get out of the water. It's freezing.
Huh. What's she doing?
My ring! I lost my ring! Dear Lord, please show mercy.
Maybe we can help her find her ring, but I mean, most pilgrims stay near the spring in town. I thought the river would be quieter. Now I am the one making all the noise.
Please come back to me.
Oh, apparently we can search for the ring. Let's help out, I guess.
Where are you?
No luck, apparently.
Where did you go?
Maybe we need to go down the stream and look for it. Actually, let's try it again. No. Did I miss something? Oh, there it is. I think I see it. Yeah, it's glowing in the bushes there. Look at it. I found it. Let's give it to her, right?
I found it.
Yes! Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You are a very kind woman. So very, very kind.
I'm glad I could help.
Yes, yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Well, we've done a good deed. Tell me about your ring. I'm getting warmer. Yeah, let's go with this first.
Are you getting warmer?
I am, thank you.
Tell me about your ring.
I can see this ring is very precious to you.
It was a gift from my stepmother. She thought I would stay forever, but I didn't.
Why did you leave? Tell me about your stepmother. Let's go with this, yeah.
Tell me about your stepmother.
She was such a kind woman. So very, very kind.
And then why'd you leave?
Why did you leave?
Oh, I thought I didn't belong. She always said I was her daughter, but I was sure she was lying. I was so selfish and so stupid. Too stupid to see I really was happy.
Maybe you were really happy.
Maybe you really weren't happy.
I don't know. I was very young and thought I was unhappy because I didn't live close to the sea. But in the end, the sea did not feel the same about me. The cold there made me sick. It took away my sight.
Oh my god. Why didn't you go back? It was courageous of you to leave. Yeah, let's go with this, whatever.
It was courageous of you to leave. You did what your heart told you to.
I was stupid. So stupid.
Ah, that's why you went on the pilgrimage.
Yes, so that St. James might see my devotion and I will be united with my mother in heaven. I'm just not as kind as you. Not kind at all.
You are too hard on yourself. Actually, we may have much in common. Yeah, let's go with this one.
You're too hard on yourself.
I don't know.
I too am trying to make amends with the one man I loved the most. I was told he went straight to Santiago.
You will know soon.
Not soon enough. It's still 4 weeks till I get there.
He'll be there, I'm sure of it.
I hope so.
I hope so too. I'm not really sure though.
I just feel that with every day that passes, I'm losing him a bit more. And that the only thing I can allow myself still to hope for is not love, but forgiveness.
I understand.
Hey, hush now. Not long now and our journey will be over,
Hopefully we manage to find him soon. Oh, Camino de Santiago. Alright, let's check this out. Camino de Santiago. El Camino de Santiago, also known as the Way of St. James, is a Christian pilgrimage route to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela, where the remains of Jesus' apostle St. James the Greater were presumably put to rest. The pilgrimage to Santiago, besides the Jerusalem and Rome, is one of the most important pilgrimages in Christianity, and is believed to be one of the only ways to free a pilgrim of their sins. By the 12th century, it has become a well-organized undertaking. Even a book was written as a travel guide for pilgrims, the Codex Calixtinus, supporting the pilgrims in completing their travel. The scallop shell is used to guide the pilgrims on their way and serves as a symbol of St. James and the Camino. Because at the end of their travel, the pilgrims will almost have reached the ocean. Huh. Interesting. I love this. And apparently we need to continue our journey through... Let's see, what is this? I think this is... Yeah, we are in Spain actually, yeah. Interesting. Alright, well, this is gonna be our time for now for this episode. I like it how we are going through France and Spain here looking for Jack. And we also got to see a glimpse of what Jack is doing here. Alright, anyway, as usual guys, thank you very much for watching the video so far. I gotta say, I am really enjoying this and I'm looking forward for the ending here. I am curious to see how the adventure is gonna continue. Alright, see you guys in the next episode coming real soon. Bye!